You're watching 48 Fastcast.
Good Wednesday afternoon, everyone. I'm Liz Hurley with your 48 Fastcast, our digital version of your top headlines in a short, fast newscast. We begin today in Marshall County, where the sheriff's office investigating a death near the Asbury community. Officials say a man was found dead from a gunshot wound at a home on Brothers Road Tuesday. The Marshall County Sheriff's Office believes this was a homicide, and a person of interest is in custody on other charges. As of right now, though, the name of the victim and the person of interest have not been released. We'll bring you updates when they become available. Somerville police are investigating an accident after a semi-truck driver drove off a bridge and ended up in a creek. Officials say that driver was heading south on Highway 67 near Watkins Lane, where he drove off that bridge. The truck took about 50 feet of guardrail with it and about 20 feet of concrete barrier. Police Chief Jeff Arnold says the driver was taken to an area hospital with minor injuries and is lucky to be alive. The U.S. Senate passed a law inspired by an Alabama teenager in hopes of saving others from potential shark attacks. Lulu's Law will create a software system for officials to notify people if a shark is spotted on an Alabama beach. That law is named after Lulu Gribben, a Birmingham teen who lost part of her leg and arm in a shark attack last summer. Alabama Senator Katie Britt sponsored that bill and says she is looking forward to getting Lulu's Law to President Trump's desk.
Well, today some very heavy rain out there. Let's get right to the radar. Most of everything has been west of I-65, but it's about to cross that boundary as it all moves to the east northeast. Nothing severe, but these storms are pretty strong at times. A lot of lightning, street flooding, especially with this area coming through Speak, just southeast of Moulton. This is on the way to Hartselle, Priceville, and probably Decatur down the road. Another area of very heavy rain crossing the state line from Red Bay up to Cherokee and Barton. That's going to cross through the shoals. You're probably going to see street flooding as well here as we go towards closer to 4 o'clock this afternoon. But this has been expected, has been in the forecast. It is rain cooled in these areas, but the storms will continue. Pulaski still 90, so there's still plenty of fuel there for additional storms into the afternoon with more very heavy rain potentially on the way. Over the next 3 days, more of the same scattered showers and storms, mainly developing between 1 o'clock and 6 o'clock.
A group of skaters in Decatur wants a skate park in that city. We'll hear from the leader as to why he's making this push to city leaders after this short break. Skaters in Decatur are asking city leaders there to build a skate park in the city. A group called Let's Skate Decatur says the city lacks a solid skateboarding spot, with many skaters traveling to Madison County if they want to skate. The city used to have a skate park called High Wheels Skate Park, but it closed years ago. Now the group is campaigning for a new Decatur skate park, with the leader saying that this idea has more support than ever.
If you've never been part of a skateboard family or culture, you don't really know. And like I said, you see it as maybe destructive and criminal, but this is a group of people who all come together for one common interest and nothing else matters. And I think one thing the world could use is a skate community.
Right now, there are skate parks in Huntsville, 2 for instance here, Florence, as well as Coleman.
Now, your first alert weather with Chief Meteorologist Brad Travis.
A very, very humid day out there. You can actually feel the air around you when you're walking, it seems like. We've got areas of very heavy rain as well as a result. A lot of lightning with this area as well, just off to the northwest of Russellville. This is going to move through the shoals, and it may take some time to move through. May be looking at an hour and a half of rain, and you may pick up over 2 inches of rain in a short period of time. Watch out for street flooding. The other big thunderstorm we've got is from Moulton, just to the west of Hartselle, near Danville. That's moving towards Decatur, and if this moves through downtown Decatur, you will get street flooding. There's a lot of rain going on and a lot of lightning with that too. And some of these storms could produce some isolated damaging wind gusts. You get up here in East Limestone, just in the northwest side of Harvest and Monrovia, very heavy rain with that. Some heavy rain over towards Owens Crossroads and Jones Valley, but that storm itself looks like it's starting to weaken just a little bit. Temperatures are in the 70s where it is raining. Where it's not raining, we're still mid to upper 80s and close to 90 right on the state line. So the area is a little bit more prime for additional thunderstorms in northeast Alabama as we go past 4 or 5 o'clock this afternoon. Those could continue through about 8 or 9 this evening. For tomorrow, your Thursday, we do it all over again. The storms will just be in different areas. We may not have as much coverage as you saw on the radar there for tomorrow. In fact, here's a look at 6 o'clock in the morning. Model guidance indicating perhaps a little earlier arrival of some showers over there in the northwest corner of the state. By noon, we're back to scattered thunderstorms right across the middle of the heart of the valley, and then that continues to slide to the east as we go into the afternoon. So once again, really hard to pinpoint exactly where the storms are going to be. Best advice, like I gave you yesterday, is once they start developing, check our 48 First Alert weather app. For your Friday, as we get on into the afternoon, guess what? There we are at the noon hour. Additional showers and storms firing up. They'll play out throughout the day. We'll probably see a little bit more coverage than what you saw there, but overall the chance of rain remains fairly high, especially for the afternoon and early evening hours all the way through Saturday, starting to taper off a bit on Sunday. Here's your updated 10-day forecast. We'll have more coming up at 4. Temperatures back into the low 90s as we get into Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of next week.
Thank you, Brad. Thank you for watching. That'll do it for your 48 Fastcast. We will be back here online in just a few minutes with Before the 4. And don't forget to join us for our 4 o'clock newscast on TV, WAFF 48. Breaking news coming up at 5, 6, and 10, so stay with us. We've got you covered. I'm Liz Hurley. Have a great afternoon.
Awesome. Let me switch this up.